Robek peta yang aku. Dunia sama seperti dulu. Aku menyalahkan orang lain lagi. Kesal rasanya. Stay. ここはでも毎に明日どこ時も日にほらきっと忘れない太陽かこの歌で伝Hello and welcome. Kita balik mengerjakan Honkai Star Rail.
That's what friends are for, Bronya. You don't
sound like yourself. It's something wrong.
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
I'm sure we can turn things around. Selamatkan kamu dari
Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation.
Secara mimpi panjang berakhir, setia sepiku dan...
Silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose TOPAZ must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are. Did you manage to get in touch with TOPAZ again? We're curious to know what solutions she has in mind. That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
Oh, apa ini?
It's... The contract TOPAZ sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Bronya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality,
Oke, kita di sisi IPC sekarang.
As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor.
Resourceful.
To survive, people worked laboriously,
Manufactured
manufacturing products
for
for
other
other civilizations in the
in the
galaxy,
galaxy,
mostly
mostly
in
in the
chemical
chemical or
or
heavy
heavy industries.
industries.
Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. Two years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Bronya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurilo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone,
Will bear the fate of all Belabogians.
But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Apa
Your
iya?
words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I'm inclined to agree. It's hard to imagine she wrote that letter just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Tentu saya percaya
I trust
judgment.
her judgment too. What if this decision is too much for one person? The impact of this choice could haunt Bronya for the rest of her life.
TOPAZ hasn't given me much time to consider. I wanted to put it to a vote. And I'll convene the Klopoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
leave this matter to the Bellabog. We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and...
Aku banyak dan orang lain. Oke, kita ke Serval dulu.
Well, look who we have. Uh-oh, sounds like something. What?
Serval, what?
It's okay.
What?
Surprised? Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they,
I see. Thanks for your input.
Wow, Serval setuju ternyata, guys. Sepanjang mimpi panjang berakhir.
Careful now.
We meet again. Uh-oh.
Bella.
Sounds serious. Really? I wish it were me. We don't have much time, Pale. Wait. Okay. If it were up to me... I've looked at some of the climate reports. And that's a if the IP building a better... I see. Thanks for your...
IPC 20. Kita tanya Wealth. Oh, udah.
Is that the Trailblazer? It's been pretty hectic. Do you need my opinion? So that's who they are. The Madam Guardian must be on...
We're here together.
I'd refuse the contract, of course. Just look at them. Faced with this, you must warn the Madam Guardian...
A soldier's perspective is thanks for your input.
Oke. Dari 3
Did
netizen.
we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've got...
Kita coba Underworld. Aku menyalang kan orang.
One's hexagrammatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
Alright.
None other than the Satan, but I can... Let me guess. Something to do with... Well, ask away. I see. That's a tricky...
Mr. Ol...
Want to hear that? If this... Have you considered what worries me?
I guess I never looked at... Thank you for your thoughts.
Natasha.
What brings you two to the end? Seems a little out.
No stress.
I've thought about it, and... Well, I won't deny it. Even so, living in the underworld has...
Wow. Another vote for...
Sengit ya. Kita mau tanya siapa Safarov? Mau nanya Clara.
Miss March, Big Brother.
What? Hey there, Clara.
Mr. Sparrow went out for a walk.
What?
I'm not...
What now? True. Don Hopsel.
Hmm.
It's alright, Clara.
Because everyone has different. Just taking away people's.
You're right. Oh, just the thanks, Clara. All that running around, so the votes are completely even. I don't. Wait a minute. She's probably still in the.
Trillo Great Mind. Kita nanya Seal.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you... I can tell from your tone that I think I...
Yeah, you didn't.
Right.
As it stands.
In that case,
What?
I thought about it. This, no matter the... I'll respect...
Understood, Zila. It's times like.
Right. If she asks you.
Well, it's all. Right? I'm glad the time is. One's hexagrammatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
Baca dulu asing. The mole welcomes you. Anjay. Kan orang lain lagi.
Whoa, the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here before. What? Jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
March, you're back. So,
We talked to people in.
what was Zila's perspective on? I should have known. That sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with them?
It's pretty much the same situation here. The time has come to make a decision.
Ayo Bronya.
Enough! All of you! I know what to do. Wait!
Oh, Himeko.
To the Supreme Guardian.
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Bronya. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. hesitate to call it a solution, but it is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the...
Information?
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of TOPAZ. What TOPAZ said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
Nggak selamanya.
You mean...
Jadi ada arti, ya ada gagal.
Reconstruction on a planet carries
Inevitable risk.
According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by TOPAZ is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Hima. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of
pasti
Belobog
tolak
hinge
sih.
on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Bronya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. And then, I'll meet with TOPAZ again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for... Stay safe, everyone.
Let's go, stay safe, guys.
Shepard should be waiting for us. Here we go again.
Oh, Jingu. Beli apa? Enggak lah, bodoh. 2100. Let's go.
One's hexagrammatic position is
What the
always
fuck?
in flux. Planning is paramount.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on ready to enter Rivet. Keep your guards up.
Aku lain.
Destination reached.
Wow. But I don't see any mech or weapons.
Affirmative. The weapons are
No wonder we couldn't find the... Wait a minute.
correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rad, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are...
I would like to ask you a question. If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues... Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
TOPAZ disappeared.
The IP.
You're right, Missy.
Atomic.
I'll explain later.
Look, down there!
Keep noise to a minimum. It's time to deploy. Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid being noticed.
SFP detected. Teamwork.
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready?
Manjay.
Remember,
Defining goals. Thinking outside the box.
Oh no!
it's all right. Are you ready? Remember, try. It's all right. Are you ready? Remember.
Fight for being nice. Oh gitu.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method. But we had no...
I've seen standard...
Correct. Hopefully the autom... Are you ready? Remember, Trump.
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready? Remember. Defining goals. Thinking outside the box.
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready? Use the... Remember.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good. This is the road that
Let's find her.
This...
Find and confront Topaz.
Mr. Sparrow? Are you alright?
Greetings, outsiders. Such was Topaz from her perspective. While it is
Unlike...
Don't worry, Mark.
Himiko's right. Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Bronya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors, but we have very dear friends on Eurilo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Apa tuh solusinya?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. There are so many eager faces. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Oh, pasti dong.
Best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Nubby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Oh, here we go.
Time to say bye.
Boom.
Converge and awaken.
Stand still.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Gila anjing nih.
Didn't hurt. Relax.
To guard and defend.
Scottster.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Yin and yang.
Relax.
Lend me your strength.
Time to say bye. Boom.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Human creations. Converge and awaken.
Stand still.
Yin and yang.
Time to say bye. Boom.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Stand still.
Human creations.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Lend me your strength.
Blade of moonlight.
Ooh.
Together as one.
Relax.
Troublesome. Try harder. To guard and defend. Crush them.
to say bye. Boom. Lend me your strength.
In lunar flame.
Troublesome.
Akhirnya over. Which one can continue battle setelah satu?
Incredible. No wonder the ass finished warming up. Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Bronya! Oh, you're here just in time. Things were about to get out of...
Supreme Guardian.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you?
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yorillo 6. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened,
Udah.
I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have
Nggak.
to admit, talking to
Limited
you
dua
is
orang.
always such a
Kenapa
pleasure.
Mang?
I
Kenapa Mang?
apologize for my behavior just
Ya
now.
2 orang aja.
Admire your determination.
Maksimal 2, mama papa.
Seeing as we've come this
Mama
far.
1, papa 1.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one
Acara
step
apa
at a
sih?
time. The first step was changing your mind.
Oh.
Members of the Express,
Mana tasnya udah diambil ya? Lalu lu mau pergi hari ini?
Enggak, kenapa?
Mau ke BPR?
Kagak, itu
That's the bullshit.
minggu depan itu.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
yes. Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we cleared? Excellent, let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
Itu kan bir nggak sih? Itu kan bir. Oh, enggak. Di bawah. Di bawah. Kamu lima. Kamu ambil. Bilang bisa. Kalau orang ini.
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead. Look, the people of Belobok have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
Hey, shh, that's a secret.
It's called the Engine of Creation. Do you remember it? Miss Topaz, I know you...
Not at all.
I may know the reason why. The Engine of Creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guard.
So what you're saying is...
Yes, but not entirely. The Engine of Creation was led. Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose. To help the Belobogians rebuild their...
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belobogians. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's...
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must... The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself.
I must say, I'll fight for this opportunity. My world never...
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the...
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Eurylos, unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the...
Fantastic. That might just work. I'll handle it.
Miss Topaz.
That's unlike...
Thank you.
Rift. Oh, sure thing.
Well, Miss Topaz.
It's been great.
Where there are people, there is noise.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
March was looking forward to the Soulwarm Festival for... I never thought this trip would...
In light of the events that have transpired, your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the... You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond.
I have...
Understood. If there are no further... Oh, you only got demoted 1 rank?
Aventurine,
Hey, what's with...
can I help you?
Oh, nothing in our line of work.
Anything else?
Wait, while you were enjoying... That's right, Iman's been a since you get the... Panic, honey.
What?
That's right.
Hold on a minute.
Honestly, who knows? But as we both...
I'll get back to you later. Seems... I hope I made the right decision this time. The snow is mesmerizing.
Kayaknya udah lah ya. Kita lanjut idol screen.
Danger. 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 Danger.